Hi, I'm Ian. I'm from Malaysia and I'm a student here at Abbey College, Cambridge. I've been here for almost a year and I'm finishing my first year of A-levels in maths, further maths, physics and chemistry. I came to Abbey in September of 2019 and that was for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I get to live independently, which is something I've never done before, and although it's daunting, it's a new experience that I really wanted to try. And even though I'm living independently here, I have so much support because there's an amazing structure here. You get pastoral support from the boarding team, academic support from your teachers and your tutors, and then eventually when you apply to university, there's so much help that you get from everyone here because they're all so familiar with the applications process that you can start to form a much better and much stronger application. And that was one of the reasons I came. When I came last year, I was lost. I was in a new place, thousands of miles from home. I didn't know anyone, and it was really quite scary, but induction week really did help to take most of that fear away. When I came, I was greeted by the student ambassadors who were very friendly. They showed me around the school and they showed me around town, and I'm still friends with some of them today. And after that, you eventually meet your tutor and your tutor group. And although at first it's very awkward to be in the same room as them, you don't know anyone. Most of you speak different languages from each other. You're from very different places. You do so many activities together that you sort of start to form a bond, and you're much more comfortable with each other by the end of the week. So for example, we had to put up a tent, which is a lot harder than it sounds, especially if you've never done it before. But then we also went outside, did some games as a sort of friendly competition with the other tutor groups. And my favorite would have to be when we had to work in a pair, where one would be blindfolded, holding a cup of water, and the other one would have to guide them around obstacles to a bucket where you have to pour the cup of water into. And although it doesn't sound very exciting, it's really an exercise in getting to know one another, communicating, teamwork, collaborating with someone you've never met in your entire life. And that was really an eye-opening experience for me, and it made me much more comfortable with the people in my tutor group. We also did a few activities as a house. We walked to this really big, nice park in town, and then we played lots of outdoor games, and it was really fun actually. It made you sort of be distracted from the stress of being so far from your family and your friends, but at the same time you start to make new ones and you start to get familiar with the teachers and the house parents, and it makes you feel so much more welcome here. And in addition, you also have sort of small chats with your tutor, with some of the teachers, with your housemaster, and you sort of already start to get to know them by the end of the first week, and it makes you feel so much more included. It makes you feel like you know this place, even though you've barely been here. My top tip for new students here would be to, step out of your comfort zone, try and interact with new people, because you're not alone. Everyone has come from different parts of the world. Everyone, well, not everyone, but most people will speak different languages. They have different cultures, different experiences, and most of them have never met any of you, just like you haven't met any of them. And so if you make the first move, you can make friends much more easily and sort of start to have bonds with different people, experience new cultures, learn about where they're from, what they're like, and then you can sort of make your time here a lot less scary and a lot more eventful.